Welcome back for the championship game of the Jasper Invitational Tournament. You just watched the Cats dispatch of Columbus East 7-0 behind a 4-run first inning, a 2-run second. Cats had 6 hits on the game to back the pitching of Andrew Noblet, who went to 4-0 on the season. Here in the championship game, the Cats face the Martinsville Artesians as they will send Jasper Will Jackson Whitson to the mound. He is 2-0 with a 4.50 ERA. He has worked in 14 innings. 4 starts. This is his 5th appearance. 17 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned, 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. He'll face Ian Knuckles of the Artesians. Reese Wolf, the right fielder, will stand in. The Arties took out Valparaiso in their game. They beat him 18-5 in the first game for them. Wolf, the right fielder, gets in. And we are about ready to go in this championship game. Blustery evening with the wind blowing out at Ruxer Field. And the first pitch of the game sends Wolf to first base on the hit by pitch. And that's how the championship game gets underway.
The shortstop, number 2, Will
Baston will stand in for the Artesians. They hold against the runner at first. That's Matt Wright over there. Here's a pitch on the way. In for a strike. Will Wallace plays second. Andrew Noblet at short. Trevino at third. Like in left. Giesler in center, and Atkins in right. Drew Bradley, who had a big day behind the plate as far as hitting-wise, will do the catching, and Whitson will throw over back in time. Again, Like in left and Giesler in center will battle this, what was game time, 7 o'clock, 7:15 sun. This one tomahawked into shallow left. Like doesn't see it momentarily. It didn't matter. It was going to be a base hit anyway as it drops in. Talked about that sun. And Reed, the left fielder, stands in. This Martinsville team with some athletes, as Bradley's going to have a quick conference with Whitson out on the mound.
Number 5, the left fielder, Kevin Reed.
First and second for the Artesians. Double play in order for the Wildcats. Pitch is high. 1-0 the count here. Jackson checks the runner at second. They jockey in behind him with Noblet. Here's the next pitch. Line drive, center field, hit like a bullet. Giesler charges hard. They'll play station to station. They're going to give the green light. Here comes the throw back in, and he is gone. He dropped the ball at the plate. They called him out. Did drop the ball. Well, they're going to argue, but that's going to be a Giesler into Drew Bradley. Runner goes up to second. Reed gets the hit. Now the umpires are going to get together, and I don't know if he's looking right at home plate either with runners running around the bases here. The catcher was there. The next hitter, yep, they called him out. Well, they were aggressive on the bases, I'll tell you that. The throw was a pretty good one in from Giesler.
The pitcher, number 19, Ian Knuckles.
So 1 away here for Knuckles. First and second. They hold the runner on again. That is in for a strike, a breaking ball. 0-1. Basson at second, Reed at first. The 0-1. Popped up, shallow center, out at the cut of the grass. Wallace, in comes Giesler, and Wallace makes the catch over his head. 2 away. So Proctor, the second baseman, gets in. No score. Artesians a couple of hits here in this first inning. Play him straight away in the outfield. Play behind the runner at first as well. Whitson trying to get out without any damage. Breaking ball, hammer in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball high. 1-1. Whitson works. Gap in right center. The pause below the belt by Jackson brings it home. Fastball outside corner. One and two. Runner takes off, and he's going to throw to third. They're going to tag him out. So Martinsville, a couple of base running, aggressive plays, but they do not take advantage of it. And Proctor will lead off the second after a half. Cats nothing, Artesians nothing. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. Ian Knuckles on the hill for the Artesians. No score after a half. Ryan Like, Braden Giesler, and Drew Bradley to hit for the Cats here. Very weird top half of the first inning with Martinsville on the bases. Pitch is shoved into the ground, 1-0 to Like. Like, 303 hitter, no home runs, and 5 knocked in through the season so far. Cats 11-1, winners of 2 straight. This one finds the outside corner. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third. Jason Albrand over at first. This one bounces outside. This one slammed on the ground to second. Proctor has it eat him up. And a base runner at first base.
Center fielder.
So Braden Giesler will bat. Giesler, left-handed hitter. 355 coming in. They hold on to the runner at first base, and they'll throw over. The Artesians back in time. Playing defense here in the bottom of the first, no score. Blankets and coats and hoods here at the championship game. Giesler bunts right through it, tries to take off running through it, and it's 0-1 to the Wildcat center fielder. This one up the middle into second base. Nice play by the second baseman, Proctor. He took it behind the bag and got the force out. After he made the error, bounced back. Fielder's choice for Giesler.
The catcher, number 11, Drew Bradley.
So Bradley, the runner at first, and 1 away. Oh, and 1. Hold the runner on at first. Here's the pitch. Bradley does not offer. 1-1. Bradley shoots it foul down the right field line toward the playground. And it's 1-2 to the Wildcat catcher. Drew Bradley homered in the earlier game today. In fact, he and Wallace went back-to-back in that 6-run first inning. Or the 4-run first inning, I should say. Cats scored 2 in the second. Straight away in the outfield for the hitter Bradley. Left fielder Reed shades his eyes. Bradley hits a one in between hop to Cunningham. He comes up with it over to first base. Got him in time. Kind of in between hops. And Cunningham able to make the play. Up the second goes Giesler. 2 away here for Will Wallace, the Wildcats' second baseman. So Wallace gets in. Cats have a base runner at second base with 2 outs here in the home first. No score. Wildcats looking to get on the board. Ball chopped back to the mound. Knuckles will step and throw and retire the Wildcats. Jasper gets a base runner. They leave him out there through a inning of play. Jasper nothing, Martinsville nothing. We'll take a break and we'll have more after this. Jackson Proctor to lead things off for the Artesians here in the top of the second. No score. Whitson back on for his second inning of work. He brings it home. Martinsville had some traffic on the bases. They try to score on a base hit to center, get thrown out at the plate. Then they get thrown out at third on an aggressive play. This one hit foul straight back, and it's 1-1. Cats 3 games all in a row coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Modern Day in here on Tuesday. Cats go to Jeff on Wednesday. Thursday, a trip to Evansville Central. This got in on his hands, and he hits it to Wallace at second base. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 7, Alex Tush.
First pitch in for a strike, and it is 0-1. Cush, the center fielder, Whitson throws the next pitch. Another hammer in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Fleetwood popped up, shallow right, Wallace out, in comes Atkins, and it'll be Atkins making the play for the second out of the inning here in the second inning. Levi Cunningham, the third baseman, will bat for the Artesians. Martinsville 18-5 winners over Valparaiso.
The third baseman, number 13, Levi Cunningham.
Pitch high. Inside, backs him off the plate a bit. Two-0 pitch. Curveball in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Command over that breaking ball for Whitson here early. Comes set, works out of the stretch, works quickly. The 2-1 hammered into center. Giesler will come in and take it right out of the air for the third out of the inning. The Artesians go quietly here in the visitors' second through an inning and a half. The Cats and the Martinsville Artesians in a 0-0 game. We'll step aside. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Cole Trevino leads things off here for the Wildcats in the bottom of the second. Trevino right, and Kai Kuntz first pitch is in for a strike. The 1-1. And is in the dirt to Trevino. 417 coming in, playing third today. Hard biting breaking ball there. Dropped it in, 2-2. So Trevino with a 2-2 count. Pitcher Knuckles out of the full windup, the 2-2, and he got him to chase. Ball gets away from the catcher. He'll throw to first and complete the strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for Knuckles.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the first baseman, number 24, Matthew Wright.
And Matthew Wright will bat. Right at 2:58 coming into the festivities tonight. First pitch to him. Line drive into left, and the left fielder had no chance at it. The sun got to him, that Ruxer Field sun, then it comes behind him, and he rounds second base and slips. So a hit and an error.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the designated hitter, number 19, Ty Cooper.
So no error, just a double. So Kuntz stands in, hits it to the right side, chops it through there, right rounds third. Here comes the throw by Wolf back in, and it's a tad late, and the Cats lead 1-0 on the RBI single to right off the bat of Kai Kuntz.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the shortstop, number 10, Andrew Noblin.
So Noblet stands in with one away. Kuntz at first. One away. Knuckles out of the stretch position, brings it home. Breaking ball in for a high strike, and it is 0-1. Pitch gets away. So down to second base goes Kuntz. 1-1 here to Noblet. Misses with that one. Two one on the way. It's outside. 3-1. Cats with one across here in the bottom of the second inning. So a free pass.
Number 8, Tyler Atkins.
Or hit by pitch, I should say. And Atkins will bat. Pitch outside to Tyler. Atkins 393 on the season. Has a couple of guys out there with one out. Ryan Like waits on deck. Atkins hits it on the ground in the hole between third and short. Baston goes over. Long throw. Infield base hit. Baston had to go off to his right. Able to keep it in the infield, so Cats at every base here. 3 hits in the inning here for Jasper and just 1 out. Ryan Like, the hitter. Oh, 1. That is a strike. Swing by Like, and he goes down 2 away. So Giesler will stand in, bounced into a fielder's choice earlier. Takes it out of the zone. 1-0 the count here. Giesler back into left, going over his read, and he battles the sun and makes the catch. Cats get 1 here in the bottom of the second. They lead the Artesians 1-0 in the championship game of the Jasper Invitational. We'll take a break, and we'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back out at Ruxer Field. Big swing and a miss by Gardner. As Whitson on for another inning. This one fouled away. The 1-2 low. Curveball hit off the end of the bat. This one popped up left center field. Giesler goes back, as does Like. Giesler makes the catch up near the warning track. 1 away.
The catcher, number 22, Gavin Clements.
Clements will stand in, the 9-hole hitter here. That hits him. Hit by pitch. Second of the game for Whitson. Base runner, Cats lead 1-0 here in the top of the third.
Right fielder, number 3, Reese Wolf.
So Reese Wolf will stand in, the leadoff man. He was plucked earlier.
Runner at first base, number 15, Gamble Andrew.
Throw over, back in time. Big swing, comes up empty with a foul, and it's 1-2. Runner at first with 1 away. Cats have out hit the Artesians 3-2. Player in the top of the third. Jasper leads 1-0 on the board. Cats with a double play situation out there with the runner at first. The pause and the pitch. Chopped on the ground to third. Up with it is Trevino on to second for one. The relay back to first base, not in time. Fielder's choice for Wolf. For Baston, the shortstop. Runner at first, they hold him on. Strike pumped in. Another throw over. Dives back. Oh, 1. Doesn't offer a breaking ball. Back in time. Hold the runner on. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Whitsitt has not struck out a batter. Throws back over. The 1-2 is not chased, blocked by Bradley. Two and two. Stretch from Whitsitt. Hits it on the ground in between first and second. Right backhands. Shovels on to a covering Whitsitt, and they get their man to end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Cats lead 1-0. We're back after this. Play goes to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Cats. Drew Bradley leads things off. He bounced to third in his previous plate appearance. First pitch he sees on the outside black for a strike. Bradley, Wallace, and Trevino for the Wildcats here. 0-1 to the Wildcat catcher. Jasper with one across in the bottom of the second. This one shoved outside and in the dirt. Modern day on Tuesday night out here at Ruxer Field. It'll be a 6:30 start at Jeffersonville. 6 o'clock Wednesday. Central on the road. 6:30 on Thursday. No action over the weekend. And another busy week of the 1st through the 6th with the Hall of Fame Classic in there. The 1-2 on the weekend. Bradley shoots it foul. Heading up to that Hall of Fame Classic on the 2nd of May, on the 4th of May, at Castle and at North. The 1-2, Bradley chases. Yeah, he went. Knuckles gets the strikeout, his third of the game. And Will Wallace will stand in. He bounced out earlier. Play him straight away in the outfield. The pitch on the way to Wallace. He takes it low. 11-1, Jasper winners of 2 straight. Had their winning streak snapped at 9 when they lost to Wrights on Tuesday at Bosse Field. Out of the gate with a 9-0 record to begin things. The 1-0 delivery, and it is outside. Two-0 pitch. That is out. 3-0 with one gone. Wallace to be followed by Trevino. 3-0 delivery. Fastball in for a strike to Wallace. 3-1 pitch, and it's ball 4. So a walk. The first one for Knuckles. He hit a batter earlier. Trevino bats. Struck out earlier. Runner at first. They hold him on with one away. Cats have out hit the Artesians 3-2. Pitch sails outside. Right waits on deck. Cats with a 1-0 lead here in the third. Lights already on. Big swing. Trevino fouls it off. Violent swing there. The 1-1. That is inside. 2-1 here. Artesians looking for that double play ball. Knuckles steps off the mound. Two one outside. So it's 3-1. Knuckles behind Trevino here. See if Cole can turn one around. Fouls it off third base side. So that runs the count at full at 3-2. Hunter Will Wallace at first base after drawing the one-out walk. Three-two. Chopped up over the mound, could be 2. They step on second, relay back to first base, and that's a twin killing. Little 6U3 for the Artesians to end the third. Wildcats come up empty. We'll head to the fourth. 1-0 Jasper. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Who's off here? Here is the pitch is low, 1-0. Ball slap foul. Reed, Knuckles, and Proctor here in the top of the fourth. 1-0 Cats. Whitson working on a 2-hitter so far. Pitch is low. So far, Reed with a single, part of that 2-hit night for the Artesians. Takes a big swing and an off-speed pitch, but corkscrewed himself into the ground with that healthy cut. Jackson should throw him another one. Here comes the pitch inside. 3-2 now. Leadoff man here in the fourth for the Artesians. Curveball, and Bradley dropped the foul tip. Big gap in left center field for the hitter for Martinsville. The 3-2 slapped on the ground wide of the bag at first toward the Wildcat bullpen as it trickles down there. Giesler way over near the scoreboard with Reed at the plate. The 3-2 hit on the ground to right, and he'll run it to the bag himself. They ran a first to pitcher earlier to end the third, 1 away. For Ian Knuckles, who flew out to second earlier for Martinsville. Artesians down 1-0 here in the fourth. Knoblet up the middle at shortstop. Wallace at second base. At third, Trevino right at first. The outfield like Giesler and Atkins. 0-1 pitch. Good one on the outside corner at the knees, and the count goes 0-2 with one down. The 0-2. 58-footer bounces into the dirt. One-two offering. Popped up, center field. Giesler drifting back. Will make the catch up over his head. High pointed it for the second out of the inning. So a long fly ball to center, and Proctor, the second baseman, will stand in. He is also 0 for 1 in the proceedings here tonight.
Number 33, Jackson Ruxer.
Ball shot foul. The 0-2 now. Misses outside. The 1-2 offering. Does not chase a breaking ball. Two-two. Whitson trying to get out. Time called. So Proctor gets back in. The break even from Whitson is on the way. Chopped up the middle. Noblet waits back on it. Fields it letter high. Throws on to right to end the inning. The Artesians go quietly here in the top of the fourth. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Cats on top 1-0. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. Field, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Wildcats and the Martinsville Artesians championship game of the Jasper Invitational. You also watched the Cats beat Columbus East 7-0 in our first game of the afternoon. Pitch low to right. Cats scored their lone run back in the second on an RBI single by Kai Kuntz. Wright started that with a double to left. Here's the pitch to Matthew. Pops it straight back, out of play. The count squares at 1-1. Pitch out of the zone there. And he walks right to lead things off here in the fourth. Second walk for Knuckles. Leinenbach will run at first base.
First base, number 16, Mitchell Leinenbach. Now batting for the Wildcats, the designated hitter, number 19, Kai Kuntz.
Matthew Wright will start to loosen in the Wildcat pen, get off the bases. Back to the screen, a wild pitch will put Leinenbach at second. Cats lead 1-0, have another base runner in scoring position here. This one shot into right field for a base hit. Rounding third, Leinenbach. Here comes the throw back in. It's up the third baseline. Safe. An RBI single by Kai Kuntz. His second RBI base hit of the night, and the Wildcats lead 2-0.
Now batting for the Wildcats.
So Noblet will get in.
Number 10, Andrew Noblet.
Andrew stands in, hit by a pitch earlier. Oblet fouls it off. The 1-1 chases out of the zone there. Atkins waits on deck for the Wildcats here. Hold the runner on at first base. Pitch to Noblet. He shoots it to right field for a base hit. Kuntz will stop at second. So here comes Atkins.
Right fielder, number 8.
He singled earlier. 5th hit of the game for the Wildcats. Fouls it off. First and second, Atkins. 9-hole hitter here. Knuckles comes set. He's going to try to bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it for a ball. The 1-1, he's going to bunt again, pulls it back. Bunts right through that one. 2-2. First and second, here's the pitch. Misses inside, 3-2 now, nobody out. First and second. Here for the Wildcats, a run across in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-2. Atkins, line drive, left center field. That'll get down. Kuntz will round third. He gets the green light. Cats are going to have second and third. And an RBI single from Atkins. Kuntz comes in to score. Noblet, the third. And Atkins up to second base on the throw back in. We're going to have a Mountain Conference here. Jasper leads 3-0. So the Martinsville Artesians will talk about it with nobody out and Cat runners at second and third here. Looks like we'll have a pitching change here at Ruxer Field. We'll tell you about the new Artesian pitcher when we come back. Dawson on to pitch for Martinsville here. Cats bunting like fouls it back. Oh, Knuckles. So Knuckles is still in. They took a player out to go warm up. Dawson is in second base. Nice safety squeeze by Like. That'll chase in the run. 4-0 Cats. So up the third goes Atkins. RBI for Like. One away for Giesler. So Dawson is at second. Proctor goes to loosen up. Four nothing. Here we go. The next pitch to Giesler, in for a strike, and he's down 1-2. Or 0-2. Straight away in the outfield with one out. Runner still at third base. This one popped into left. Going over is Reed. That'll be enough to chase home the runner. And it's 5-0 Wildcats on the sac fly by Giesler. 2 away. Base is clean for Bradley now.
Number 11, the catcher, Drew Bradley.
Cats with 4 across to make it 5-0. Strike in. Oh, Knuckles still out there, the 0-1. Bradley hits it off the end of the bat foul. Oh, 2 to Drew. Curveball dives low. Wallace waits on deck. One, 2. Bradley fouls it off. First base side now to play. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball fouled away into the right field bleachers. Rattles around out there, and the count remains at 1-2. Right, or excuse me, Bradley takes a big swing, comes up empty, but the Cats hit the Artesians with 4 more here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They lead 5-0. We'll take a break and come back with more after this. We go to the top of the 5th. Cats with 4 more. They lead 5-0. Cush to lead things off. He flew out to Atkinson right earlier. Pitch is into the dirt, 1-0 here. Cush, Cunningham, and Gardner, the scheduled hitters. Fouled away. Wright gives it a look. One and one. Curveball and a good one from Whitsitt. Working on here in inning number 5. This pitched to 2 hitters so far. 1-2. Served to right at first, and he takes it out of the air. 1 away. For Cunningham, who flew out to Giesler in center. Whitsitt throwing a lot of strikes, just getting them to put it in play and letting the defense take control. Curveball in for a strike. 0-1 here. Next pitch. Dives low, and the count goes to 1-1 here. Whitsitt always out of the stretch. It's the new thing. This one wide of the bag at third toward the Artesian dugout. 1-2. Ball popped up, shortstop. Noblet goes out at the cut of the grass about 10 feet out, and he makes the play.
First baseman, number 24, Grady Gardner.
This one hit on the ground, and Noblet, he circles, vacuums it up, throws on, and they get their man. Another 3 up, 3 down inning for Jackson Whitsitt. And we'll head to the bottom of the fifth. The Wildcats lead 5-0. We'll come back with more after this.
The second baseman, number 25.
Proctor goes to the mound here in the bottom of the fifth for Martinsville. Knuckles goes to third. We'll check his line in a second. This one fouled away by Wallace. So the 4 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, struck out 4, walked 2, and hit 1. Play here in the fifth. Wallace, Trevino, and Wright. This one shoved outside. Cats in Modern Day on Tuesday night out here. Steve Ricketts and his crew coming here to Ruxer Field. Cats at Jeff on Wednesday. Thursday at Central on First Avenue. One and 2 the count. Wallace 0 for 1 with a walk. The 1-2 delivery. High, 2 and 2. Two and 2. The break even now. Barely missed. Wallace fortunate that he was not taking a right turn back to the Wildcat dugout there. Three and 2. Wallace takes ball 4. So he is aboard.
Next batter for the Wildcats, the third baseman, number 18, Cole Trevino.
Trevino gets in. He grounded into a 6-3 inning double play. They try to pick off, and it's an error. Wallace will round second. Here comes the throw back in, and he's safe. Second Martinsville error, and now with nobody out, a runner at third base, the fifth run of the game, or the 6th run of the game for the Cats here. Trevino trying to square one up. Takes it for a strike. Oh, 1.
I got the Dairy Queen.
This one line drive left field for a base hit. 6-0.
First baseman, number 24, Matthew Wright.
Six nothing. Still nobody out with Wright at the plate and a runner at first. Line drive right at the shortstop. This could be a double play, and it is. Reno did not freeze, and that might be a rally killer.
Designated hitter, number 19, Ty Kuntz.
So Kuntz stands in. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1, 2-2 for Kuntz. The 1-1. 2-1 with the bases clean and 2 outs. Got in on him. Did it hit him or did it hit the bat? Foul ball. Foul back into the screen. So 2-2 with 2 away. Kuntz with the bases clean. 1 across here for the Cats in the home 5th to break even. They hit in a double play ball earlier. Three-two, 2 outs. Proctor kicks and fires. Hits it back deep into left. Reed will give it a look, and it is gone. A home run off the bat of Kai Kuntz. He's 3 for 3, and he'll touch them all. And the Cats would like to have those base runners back out there after that one. Solo shot for Kai. And it is 7-0, a moonshot deep into left. So a new ball out there, and
Now batting for the Wildcats, the shortstop. Number 10, Andrew Noblet.
Kuntz gets his 3rd RBI of the night. Noblet 1 for 1 as well, scored a run, I should say. One-0 delivery. Fouls it back into the glove. One delivery. Hit off the end of the bat, foul. One and 2 with 2 away. 7-0. Low. Atkins, the number 9 hole hitter, next after Andrew. The 2-2 from Proctor home. Curveball fisted foul into the seats, first base side. The 2-2 outside. Three and two, 2 gone. Two runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch on the way to Noblet, and he chases one up and goes down, but the Wildcats get the solo homer from Kai Kuntz and an RBI single for Cole Trevino. We'll head to the 6th. 7-0 Jasper will break and come back with more after this. Back for the top of the 6th. Whitson's still on for the Wildcats. He got a couple of more runs to work with. He and the Cats lead 7-0. Clement swings and misses. He's down in the count, 0-1 here. 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Wildcats. Next pitch from Jackson, pops it up. Shallow right. Trio of Cats chase. And Atkins drops it in right field and down to second base. The base runner, here's a throw back in. Little swipe tag. And an error in right. Again, I don't know if the communication was good. We've seen a lot of balls in those triangles left and right the last few nights.
Right fielder, number 3, Reese Wolf.
So Reese Wolf stands in. He's 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch earlier to start the game. Like they're going to courtesy run here for the catcher, Clements.
Courtesy runner at second base, number 15, Gamble Andrews.
On one, runner at second. Nobody out here. Jackson Woodson wheels back. Wright was loosening in the pen earlier. A lot of weekend baseball on the high school front. This one hit on the ground to second. Up with it, Wallace. He'll throw on to right. Runner moves up to third. One away. For Baston, the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 2, Will Baston.
Oh, 1. Big swing. He comes up empty. And it's 0-2. Jasper looking for win number 12 against just one loss. The 0-2 delivery from Whitson. And he squibs it out in front of the plate. Circled by Bradley. Guns him down. Here comes the throw back in. Safe. So Whitson was covering the plate. So it's 7-1. 2 away. Guy reached on the air. Bradley made a good play. The guy broke from third. Whitsett was covering the plate and couldn't quite get him. Reed 1 for 2 with 2 outs. Bats here with the bases clean. Low. 1-0 the count. Left-handed hitter Reed. Jasper 4-run fourth. Pretty much the difference here. Fouled off. One pitch. Popped out of play. Third base side. Martinsville bullpen up and running again. One, two. Low. 2-2 delivery. Curveball. Flown into right. Atkins toward the corner. Warning track. Grabs it for the third out of the inning, but the Artesians pick up a run here in the top of the sixth inning. We'll head to the home six. Jasper leads 7-1 over Martinsville. We'll take a break, and we'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. Tyler Atkins back on for the Wildcats here. It's Proctor. Atkins, 2 base hits tonight so far. Curveball in for a strike. It's 0-1 here. Cats with 8 hits on the game. The wind and fire. He does not come close there, and it's 1-1. Pitch high. 1-1 the count here. Or 2-0, I should say. Ball 4, Atkins draws a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th. Back of the top in Like.
Left fielder number 3, Ryan Like.
Ryan Like will bat. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Hold the runner on at first. 7-1 Jasper. Another one on the outside corner at the knees. Ryan got him an old 43-degree strike right there. Bottom of the 6th from the home plate arbiter. The 0-2 punches it towards second. Dawson throws it first base. Everybody's safe. First and second now. Ball just punched over the mound, and Dawson at second slowly went to get it, and everybody's safe. And here comes Braden Giesler. Cat runners at first and second. Some action on the bases with nobody out in the home 6th. The Wildcats up 6 at 7-1. Proctor throws it. Giesler hammers it into center field. Right at Cush. He makes the play. The Cats will tag up at second. Atkins chugs towards third. And nobody's at second base, and the Wildcats don't take advantage of it. So Atkins up the third, one away.
Number 11.
All the focus was on Atkins going to third in that Martinsville infield. So Drew Bradley stands in, looking for his first hit of the night. 7-1 Jasper. Runners on the corners with one out. And here's the pitch. Runner takes off. He'll be at second base now. So 2 guys on. Martinsville had no intentions of even caring if Like went up to second base. 1-0 the count here. Proctor stares in, kicks and deals to Bradley. It's a pitch that's up, and Drew ahead in the count 2-0, ready to sit on a fastball here. Perhaps. (2-0). Strike at the letters. The 2-1 high. 3-1 here again. Ball 4. Well, the bases are full of Wildcats, and if Will Wallace would run into one, it would send a lot of people home very happy. Lucas Tim will run at first base for the Wildcats. So Wallace gets in. He homered earlier today against Columbus East when he and Bradley went back-to-back with solo shots. Strike with one out. Bases full of Jasper Wildcats here. Next pitch. 0-2. Wallace ready. Proctor out of the full wind will kick and deal. It's high. 7-1 Jasper Wallace will try to fight off the Martinsville right-hander here with the bases loaded, and here's the pitch. Wallace skies it out of play down the right field line into the tree that will be no more once they get the turf in. 1-2. Wallace stays alive. The 1-2. Two and two, bases loaded. Wallace waits. He hits it on the ground at third, booted by the third baseman. 1 run will score. Here comes another. It's going to be 9-1 on the air at third by Knuckles, and the Cats lead 9-1. Second base is Tim.
Third baseman, number 18, Cole Trevino.
So if Trevino can find a gap here, that would also end it. Trevino takes it inside. Martinsville, if they do have to bat in the 7th, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 in their order, perhaps against a new Wildcat pitcher. First and second with 1 away. Here's the pitch to Trevino. He slams it up the middle into center field. Tim will round third, and the Cats will have first and third. It's 10-1 with 1 out, and this one very close to being over. Trevino, a couple of RBI base hits here, and here comes Wright. Just hits it hard somewhere, it'll end it. Infield in for Martinsville. Wright hits it up the middle, the second, bobbled by the second baseman. He picks it up. Wright didn't even run down to first base. I don't know what he thought. So it's second and third now.
The designated hitter, number 19.
It's a weird play. 2 away for Kuntz, who's been hot, a homer and a couple of a homer and a couple of singles. Here's the 1-0, low. 2-0. Omelet waits on deck. 10-1 Jasper. They've collected 10 hits on the game. The 2-0 pitch. Shot into right field, and this one's over. Kai Kuntz makes it 11-1 with his 4th hit of the game. Another RBI, and the Wildcats win it. 11-1 over the Martinsville Artesians to win the Jasper Invitational. Jasper goes to 12-1, winners of 3 straight. Jackson Whitsitt goes 6 innings of 2-hit baseball to get the win. Next up, the Cats with Modern Day here on Tuesday night in the 6:30 start. We'll have it for you at 10 here on 18 WJTS. So we hope you've enjoyed our doubleheader action here on Sunday afternoon on 18 WJTS. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Guxel saying goodbye from Ruxer Field.